Welcome, everybody, to your Stardom 5-Star Grand Prix 2025 live reactions. We have got a grand total of 5 matches spread across 3 different days to react to today. And our first show and our first match is going to be the August 9th show. And said first match is going to be Suzu Suzuki versus Sari. Holy shit. If this match doesn't feel like a main event, I don't know what does. But we do have an actual main event that should also be very fun. That's going to be Saori Ano versus Aya Sakura from the August 11th show. And the other 3 matches on our slate today are all from the August 10th show. We've got Azumi versus Rion, Mei Seira versus Azusa Inaba, and Hanan versus Lady C. So this should be a really fun day. I don't expect for any of these matches to go longer than 20 minutes, given that I'm staring at Suzu versus Sari, and that doesn't even hit 20 minutes. It's close, but not quite. 1958. If any of them do, I would imagine maybe Ano versus Sakura because there's probably post-match promos and stuff because that is the main event of that show. But that doesn't mean the match is going to go anywhere close to that. So that being said, John, if you're already ready on Suzu versus Sari, I can count us down and we can get started.
Please count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
I did have to correct you on something at the start. It's always a fun day when it gets to be spent with your face, regardless of what the match card is. But I do agree, the matches do not hurt the cause. Second of all, this is going to be a fucking fight right here. This might be, with no hyperbole, because we know that my face is very grounded in everything that it says, the most violent match in the 5-star. I
That is a
mean,
fair prediction to make, yeah.
yeah, you are talking about Sari, who never meant a head she didn't want to kick off its shoulders,
Yeah.
and Suzu Suzuki, whose primary language isn't Japanese, it's fucking violence.
Yeah.
So,
And here is
yeah,
Suzu. And I got to tell you, every time I hear her theme song, the do 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 always makes me think of that fucking Johnny Cash song. I've been everywhere,
yeah,
man. Every single time I hear it, it makes me think of that song.
tell ya, Suzu Suzuki and Sari, if they're as vicious and aggressive as I anticipate them being, they're going to go everywhere all throughout this arena. I'm
Yeah,
thinking kicks, forearms, everything. We're gonna see just how physical this match will be. Like you said, there is Suzu, a former 5-star winner in her own right. She
that's
knows
true.
what it means to show up at this
And
tournament.
both of these women are on pace to make the playoffs.
There you go. There, I mean, Suzu just takes it to a higher gear this time of year. And you know what? We should have known when around this time of year again, she pinned Starlight Kid in a tag match. Still has not gotten her Wonder of Stardom title match. Look, I'm not the biggest Suzu Suzuki stan, but I do believe in justice. I do believe in sound booking. I'm really flabbergasted that Suzu has not gotten her Wonder of Stardom title shot at this point. Tomoka Inaba might supersede her, and that's not a judgment, Tomoka. I love you. You don't need to put me in a heel hook because she made Kid tap out. And so,
Yeah,
it just makes you wonder what Suzu's got to do. But what she's got to do in the moment is beat this woman right here, Sari, the IWGP Women's Champion.
Suzu currently only does have 5 points, but that does not take her out of the running to still make the playoffs. That's why I said that the way I did.
I'll tell you, I'm guessing this match is either could she afford to not lose or does she have to win? Do you think by your math? I mean, I know
I
you're just probably
I
looking into this
honestly
now.
do not have enough information to give a definitive answer.
That you know what, that is fair. The way we've done the 5-star this year, and you know what? Don't stress your beautiful face about it. Stardom will figure it out for us. It's their job. So
I
Suzu
think
there being checked by
it's
the referee.
interesting because Suri is only at 4 points, but she's just not wrestled that many matches. She just doesn't show up that often. I think she might have lost one match, so
Now,
she would be like 2-1 coming into this. Good call on the bell, by the way.
yes. You said she's lost at least one match, so she's 2-1 going into this today with Suzu Suzuki.
I believe that is the case. I can actually go out of my way to check right now. She
Oh,
lost. She lost to Konami via referee decision in her first match of the 5-star, but since then she has defeated Rana Yagami and Hina. and this is her fourth match.
No disrespect to either Ronda Yagami or especially Hina, who's the future Stardom champion. They are not Suzu Suzuki. This
No, I
is
will definitely say that Konami. I don't even think that Konami is on a level of Suzu Suzuki in terms of strictly speaking power level, like within the confines of like the kayfabe universe of Stardom. I think that Konami would be ranked
yes,
below Suzu. So
I
Suzu
agree.
is still, even though Suri has lost to Konami, and it was a referee decision. Uh, this is still her toughest challenge yet.
And what we talked about the aggression early, partner, the referee had to put his own body, his own knee in between those two. And now a hair mare there by Sari. Oh, man, Sari's popping off. And here's another thing, too. I know Joshi Wrestling, now hair mare there by Suzu. If I could get a coherent thought out at any point in this match with the violence on the foot on the throat there by Suzu. I understand that Joshi Wrestling is very lax. They give their competitors a lot of liberty to do what they need to do, and they really believe in having a winner, just through pure skill, pinfall
Yeah.
submission, that kind of thing. But this is a rare case, bro, where, again, if I'm being honest with you, at the risk of hyperbole, I really do believe we have to think about disqualification for one of these two, especially Saudi, apparently. She's a
Especially,
firecracker.
wait, you said especially Suri? I was thinking especially Suzu. I mean, if anyone's going to use a weapon and get disqualified, it's Suzu.
I mean, that is fair, but
Suri,
I
though, I
think,
think Suri is similarly likely to, like get Suzu, choke Suzu out and get the 5 count and lose that way, or like, hold a
yes.
submission in for too long past a 5 count in the ring. Like, so uh, I think Suzu maybe even understands how to take advantage of the rules of Stardom better than Suri, because Suzu, all the stuff that she would do to get disqualified is outside of the ring, where pretty much anything fucking goes in Stardom anyway.
Right there. Suzu going into the chairs, another foot choke. This is the aggression. I mean, they didn't even wait. Here I am, prophesizing like, oh, this is going to be the most violent match of the 5 star. And they're like, oh, don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to be sure you're right in the first 2 minutes. And now Irish with Big Al, but Suzu reverses this one. And now Sari goes into the chairs. And Suzu actually fixing her hair there. And try and take a drink of water. That was a mistake. Sari right back. Oh, but then she spits the water at Sari. And Sari spits it right back.
Yeah, I think ever since Suri got kind of humiliated by the schoolgirl gimmick in NXT, she's been on a warpath to prove that she is not fucking cute.
Yeah, bruh. And let me just tell Sari, you've proven it. I mean, sure, when you're just posing it in the ring, I'm like, kind of adorable, kind of precious. And then, when you're straight up out here murdering people, and because I value my own life, as has been well documented on this show, I rescind. Okay, I rescind very quietly, but I rescind. It's okay. Kick to the back there by Suzu, and you see, I think she even caught Sari's shoulder a little bit. Kick right to the head. And brother, I gotta tell you too, and I know you and I said, hey, we're really just enjoying the wrestling this year, and I agree. I feel like this has been really one of my favorite tournament experiences in recent memory. I've just felt very chill with you every day. We know it's 5 matches. We know it's going to be a good assortment of people. But to be a bit of an analyst, just a tiny bit, I feel like this match might actually be more important to Suzu because Sudi is the IWGP Women's Champion, because it doesn't seem like Suzu's getting her Wonder of Stardom title match anytime soon. So it's like, okay, I'll beat another champion and I'll get in that title picture. I do believe if she beat Sari, she would take that opportunity to go after the IWGP Women's Championship.
Yeah.
So, and we don't even know if Konami wants to do that, given that it was ref stoppage, which I'd love to know the circumstances of that, but I digress. Forearms there.
Oh, Suri the scoop slam, then she gets it.
Because I'm pretty sure Sari would rather have an IV put into her after a match to replace whatever she freaking lost before a referee would stop a match on her behalf. And
Well, and that's
now,
exactly how she lost to Konami.
yeah,
We
this
didn't.
is,
I don't think we watched that match. Oh yeah, we didn't watch that match because Konami is hate. Um,
yes,
so I'm guessing that there were a lot of shenanigans that led to Suri losing that match.
possibly. It's funny, folks, because the only exception we made with that hate rule, unwittingly at the time, is Azusa Inaba, and we've got one
Yep.
of her matches.
And it's worked out because she hasn't really had shenanigans go on.
That's because she's the baby of the group, just like she's baby Micah and the Trika.
Yeah.
And now Sari going to the top rope.
That's awesome.
We love you, Kirby. Kirby Pop.
Kirby pops are the best pops.
Yeah, I think that's another reason I've grown to love Micah more is that I just associate her so much with Kirby, and that's an absolute win as far as I'm
He's
concerned.
literally
Nice.
beaten us into submission, into loving Micah.
Yes. It's like, okay, she'll get hugs. Fuck. Also, she did do the work herself by being compassionate and hugging Husky at her lowest and just doing other really cute
Yeah.
things.
That was adorable.
Now I saw on
Adorable.
Discord like she's gonna learn Spanish, which is so funny because I've been watching those videos where like, oh, foreigner speaks language and shocks the native type videos, and
Yeah, I've
like,
seen so many of those fucking videos, especially in like Asiatic countries. Fucking
yes, dude,
Japan,
yes.
China, Korea. Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, I just wish my brain was better at language acquisition because, bro, they feel so like assured and welcome and open. I notice, like, when you just speak in somebody's native tongue, it really shows that you care and have taken the effort. And you'd be amazed the conversations you get, at least based on the videos we've probably both watched collectively.
Yeah.
So, if your brain can do it, folks, do it for yourself. Like, learn a second language, whichever one it is. Nice half Nelson slam twisting style. Hooks the leg to Suzu. Sari kicks out. Again, as
Yes.
I said at the start, Suzu's primary language is violence, and I don't think she wants to be fluent in peace. So I guess my advice would fall on deaf ears. As Suzu now,
That is very fair.
your face is more than fair. We've all seen it. And now, oh, Sari, what a slap. Speaking of face, that was a slap right to Suzu's face. And now the forearms here.
I'll show you a face.
Forearm there by Suzu.
Face you'll never forget.
I already haven't. And Suzu, another big forearm there, Sari, but Sari is not gonna. And there's the headbutt. Yep, I was gonna say she's never gonna back down. I just thought she would continue forearms, but she's like, no, fine. You want this head, so I'm gonna use it as a weapon. And now Fisherman suplex in the middle rope. Fisherman release from the middle rope. Now Suzu
There's the
got
double
double stomp
stomp.
there.
Sick nasty.
Well, there are a lot of wrestling moves that I would not want to take, but I think like double stomp is near the top of the list. Just things, something coming at you really fast in the midsection, where like you really feel the breath can be driven out of you. Yeah, hard pass.
Yeah. It sounds like hell.
Are you ready for me to drive two of my feet into your stomach? No, actually. I just had a really big breakfast and I'd like to keep it inside, thanks.
Oh man. Did I tell you about the breakfast that I had on Monday? Holy shit.
I feel like you actually might have, but I forget. You wanna
Oh,
you
it
wanna
was
walk us
legendary.
through it?
Pancakes and French toast, brother. Pancakes and French toast.
Was it at that diner that you raved about?
Yes.
See, that I remembered. See, I listen enough. Just a lot gets crammed in this brain during a week. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's easy to get
yeah.
overwhelmed by all that information buzzing around in there.
God, if only I had a mega mind, but not aesthetically though, because then it would remind me of Stephen Miller.
You
Oh
mean to tell me you
God, that.
don't want to have a skull scalp or a brain scalp?
I mean, if it's Angstrom Levy variant, yes,
Yeah.
because the brain's actually showing, and I dare people to touch it, caress my synapses. But
That's what I meant. Yeah,
otherwise,
that's what I was going for.
well, I mean that. Then yeah, we
Oh,
can have a good time.
that's funny.
Make my neurons fire, daddy. And now forearm there
Oh
by Suzu.
no.
Or sorry.
Oh
God, I
jeez.
love that I can sexualize any situation and just be a creep. It's my father would be proud. And now,
Oh
Sonny,
no.
the forearms to Suzu. I love that you're the only one with the appropriate context to know how horrifying that is. Speaking of horrifying, what a forearm there by Suzu. She might be back on it. No, Sonny says fuck you and drop kick. I thought Suzu was getting ready to mount an offensive. Oh my God. See, now, again, all due respect, because I know every woman on this roster can kick my ass. Suzu, that's what a drive-by looks like. Holy crap, that kick by Sari. No way. Oh my god. This fucking Uranage is gonna do it off the apron.
So
Because,
my curiosity got the best of me, and I went on a quest to find out how Konami defeated Suzu or defeated Sari. It was with a sleeper.
damn, that's weak. Oh my, that wasn't. Jeez. Pretty much a pile driver, not quite on the apron. I think she meant it to be, but it wasn't like her head, Sari's head hit the apron. It was more really like her back, I feel like, even though she's favoring the head. So maybe I missed something. As throat slit there by Suzu. Suzu thinks this is all wrapped up. She's like, your girl, Sari, the IWGP Women's Champion, she's done. She's done. But you still got to pin her, Suzu. Pin her or make her submit. And oh, German, no. Victor roll double stomp. Got it. But again, Sari favoring the back of her head and neck. She's got to be so careful. I mean, we have Kevin Owens still currently out with neck problems. We're probably not going to see him the rest of this year. We'll see him 2026. I miss him so much. Not to make this about me, although there are plenty of worse topics to discuss. Pro wrestling's really been giving it to me, man, on both sides of the spectrum. Because on the absolute tragic, you have Kevin Owens, out with a neck injury. But then on the absolutely beautiful, if I'm being healthy and having a mature attitude about it, Naomi's also out, but only because she's building a family with Jimmy Uso. But they're like two of my favorite acts in the company, and they're both going to be out for like long periods of time. It's like, can I get a win? Thank God Utami's still here for now. You
Would you
know,
would you not say that Seth Rollins cashing in and winning the world title is a win for you?
you know, first of all, you're so right, King, and I want to thank you for bringing that salient point into the discussion.
And
Second
turning
of
out to
all,
not
yes, sir.
actually be injured when we thought he was, that's another thing.
That is you are speaking nothing but truth right now. You are channeling your inner TJ, aka Tyson Kidd. Um, and yeah, you're right. I got to look at the Seth side of life, and he's still here and our world champion. What a buzzsaw by Suzu, meanwhile. I mean, I'm certainly doing better than Sari at the moment.
That combo is starting to get scouted by people. Suzu's got to change that up a little bit. Suzu has been doing that
Yes.
combo where it's buzzsaw, super kick, buzzsaw, back to back to back like that since she got to Stardom and since she was even in Ice Ribbon, like for as long as I can remember watching her matches. And the last few times we've seen her wrestle, she'll hit the buzzsaw and the super kick, but then the second buzzsaw is scouted and gets ducked and countered.
To be honest with you, brother, I mean, Suzu got that one German, which looked great. I'm surprised she didn't try the float over and get the other German. It's very rare that one German, even after all this physicality, would beat somebody the caliber of Sari. Now,
That's
what is
true.
Suzu thinking about
Good
here?
point.
What is she thinking about? Like that insane corkscrew maneuver that she won her first 5-star with?
Nope.
Oh, even
Suri is
even if
cutting
she
her
was,
off.
yeah. And now that's I don't know if that was like a back suplex or a German. The camera angle was a bit odd, but either way, Sari executes. It's going to be a double stop here.
Yes, it
My
was.
God,
And Suzu kicks out.
he does. But is it going to matter? Because now Sari is going to go to the top rope. And I think, unlike Suzu, she's going to hit her mark.
Another
She,
double
oh
stop.
my
Is that going to be
God.
enough, though? I don't think it will be. No, Suzu kicks out.
Yeah.
Suri, if you want to beat this woman, you know what it's going to take. Oh my God, headbutt was not what I had in mind. This was what I had in mind. And Suzu saw it coming and countered. Elbows, swing and a catch. Oh, backdraw driver. Oh my God, she's got a hammerlock locked in there. Only a 2 count.
Let go of the hammerlock by 2. I wonder if that hammerlock would have made the difference because, I mean, you're right. That was a very unique suplex. And now,
Uranage! No, Suzu again counters. She's thinking German. She got it. Oh, but Sari is
German,
right
that's
back
not.
up. She didn't give a fuck. Here's the Uranage.
That
This
is,
is going to do it. No! Wait, the bell's ringing. TLD.
wow.
So he's pissed.
So Saudi now at 5 points. Suzu would be at 6.
So he now 2-1-1.
Damn.
And the
And now,
TLD theme song. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, Study is not done. Yeah, I'm really glad they didn't change that theme song. There's at least one theme song they kept.
Suzu so far in this tournament has defeated Hina and Momo Kogo, lost to Momo Watanabe, and now went to a TLD with Suzu Suzuki.
Suzu is all
Oh,
smiles because
we also watched, I think, we might have watched this, we might not have. We've seen so many weird like countouts and time limit draws and stuff that I forget which one's which. Suzu also went to a double countout with Hanako. So that's why Suzu had 5 points coming into this because she has 2 wins and a draw. This is her second draw now. This is a TLD with Suri, is her second draw, which interestingly enough actually places Suzu above Suri in terms of points. But because this was only Suri's fourth match, Suri has a higher ceiling for how many points she can accumulate over her total tournament. Suzu only has, I think, 2 tournament matches left,
yeah,
and she has 6 points, which means that, on average, she'll end with about 8. Whereas
yeah,
Suri, I think, has 3 matches left on her slate, so her average finish is also around 8.
yes. All right, well, that was that match. Let us move right along now. Our next matchup is Azumi versus Rian, which it's going to be our first time all tournament seeing Rian because I felt like so many of her matches were skippable. And we'll see if she can pull out the upset against the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. I doubt it, but that's why we're here. So I am ready when you are.
Indeed. 3, 2, 1, go. There's Rion. Oh, I like her new gear.
Get two.
She looks adorable. I mean, she was already adorable. She is Stardom's equivalent to the little pocket rocket. You want to just put her in your pocket and just kind of keep her there.
Yes.
I think, is it Komomo Minami that we refer to that in Marigold?
Possibly.
I mean, if we're comparing, Rihanna's cuter. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah. Rian is precious. There is
She's
no doubt about that.
adorable. She is, in my opinion, I think she's already officially an EXV, but she would make a lot of sense as a new member of Neo Genesis to me.
See that.
And speaking of Neo Genesis, here comes the sub leader of Neo Genesis, Azumi.
Maybe a sub leader, but she's the furthest thing from subpar. Again, the New Japan
Facts.
Strong Women's Champion.
We're both doing
And
our best Tyson Wilson impressions today.
yes, indeed. New Japan Strong Women's Champion and quite a technician to boot.
Oh, TJ Wilson's first name isn't Tyson, it's Theodore.
Still
So
pop.
instead of Tyson Wilson, it's Teddy Wilson. That has a ring to it, though. He could have been Teddy Wilson and wrestled as Teddy Wilson. It would have worked.
I agree.
I mean, there's already a Teddy Hart, and that dude sucks.
So true.
At least TJ, does the Hart Dungeon a service. He gives them a good name.
Yes.
I do miss him wrestling. Honestly, it's like God. No sooner, like I still feel like I'm mourning him not wrestling anymore to a certain degree, and like now just throw fucking Big E on the pile. I hope we don't have to throw Kevin Owens on the pile. Like this business is fucking horrible, man.
It really is. So anyway, back to covering this business. We've got Rihan versus Azumi.
You just had to point out the fucking
Well,
yeah, that too.
I mean, brother, to be fair to my face, because I know I am a little shit a lot of the time. I mean, the contradiction was exposed itself. There to the midsection. Nice arm drag there by Rihan. Nice dropkick by Azumi. Now, kick there by Azumi again.
Do you ever just pull up your phone and see all your notifications, and rather than swiping them to get rid of them, you fucking press and hold to turn the shit off so you don't get more?
Uh, no, but what I do is I press clear all a lot just to get rid of all my notifications at once. I'm like, did I tell you you could clog the fucking feed? No.
Yeah, I've
God.
I've taken to just like, hey guy, fuck you, don't notify me anymore. I've done that with like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Like I've done that with so many different apps. I'm just so used to, or I shouldn't say that I'm so used to. I should say, um, I'm just so accustomed to just checking a lot of these things on my computer every day anyway that getting notifications about them on my phone feels very excessive and unnecessary. So I just turn them the fuck off.
Yeah. You know what? I'm proud of you. They don't deserve your peace.
You're goddamn right they don't. Thank you.
Down there with the forearms.
I do wish that there was a way to hide certain things like playlists and artists and stuff on YouTube Music, but I don't think there is. YouTube Music has become a real like convenience for me. I really love it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's just the one little thing is I just wish that there was a way to hide certain things because like I'm signed into YouTube Music on my TwitWow account. So all of our TwitWow playlists, like the Total Request Live playlist and the Lucha Underground playlist and all those playlists that are for our videos show up in my YouTube Music playlists feed. And
Yeah.
I just wish I could just like compartmentalize. Like no, those aren't music playlists. Those are YouTube videos. It's like fuck man. It's annoying.
Now, Rion maybe looking to suplex. No! Azumi counter scoop slam. Shouldn't even really say counter. It's more that she jockeyed for position first and more successfully. And now got Rion by the hair. And Rion here winning that exchange. But can she do anything with it? Oh, Azumi, though, right back. Duck. Rion. Sleeper.
Yeah.
Interesting that, interesting that Rion would break out this hold. And really committing to it. Look at that body scissors.
I didn't think you were gonna need that because it's more. You can warm it up later.
Fisherman. No. What a
What
PK.
a PK double stomp combo. That was sick. I love that. She's like, lay the fuck down or I'll make you lay down. And then she didn't. So she did. And then while she was laying down, she double stomped her. It was a nice little combo there. Good
From a
chain wrestling.
Fujiwara armbar. Oh my god. Like a crucifix number. I think we almost got numero
Numero
uno
uno
here.
incoming. Yep. Numero uno.
Gotta credit Rion for still being in this fight this long. I'd already be tapping out knowing what's coming, but Azumi really try and trap Rion here. And Rion got there. Come on, Ref. Hey, she got there. There we go. Credit to Rion for surviving that. That was really something.
Beautiful springboard shotgun dropkick there by Zoom. I believe
Heck
we've
out.
taken to calling a springboard shotgun variant of the dropkick the RPG dropkick.
Yes.
Not many people do that though. I know, Azumi does it. I think Mesera does it. Io Sky off the springboard does it. But even then, we don't call the springboard dropkick shotgun, or we don't call that a missile dropkick. It's just a springboard shotgun dropkick. That was a really nice fisherman suplex by Rihanna. Look at that bridge. Someone's been taking lessons from Saori.
Yes.
Ugh.
Look at these forms here by Rion. Well, oh, hey, that was close. Come on, Rion, put your foot on the gas. As we look at the roll, suplex, got it. Look at those three amigos.
Yes.
Two. We might actually see her complete this time.
Yeah. No. Small package counter there by Rion. 2 count.
See Osmi finish the set, the trifecta, one of these days. Called the armed as Rion.
You'd certainly hope, right?
Yeah. My God. Hey, you can't say that Rion isn't giving it her best effort. These counters and everything else, she's come so close.
That is true. My goodness, the forearm flurry from Rion. Oh, here comes Azumi, back elbow. Off the ropes. Oh, lariat. No, caught. Oh, shit, that was Rion's pin attempt. Kick out by Azumi, though. Damn.
Ref, I almost want to throw a flag on that, but that seemed like 3 to me. But
Throw
I
your red
was
challenge flag, get them to look at the replay.
Yeah, I mean, bro, that was as close as you could get without it actually being 3.
Here's the
And
thing, though, in pro
I felt,
wrestling, the referee's decision is final.
yeah.
So if the ref
Take there
says
by
that it
Osmi.
wasn't 3, then it wasn't.
That is very true. Unfortunate or not, that's the situation we're in.
Yep.
Buzzsaw kick.
Is that going to be it? No, Rion kicks out.
Hey, that cuts both ways, the ref's decision being final, he says, and she definitely did. We saw it. Rion get her shoulder up. Heat Seeker, that's going to do it, I think. It's over. Great effort by Rion, though. She's got nothing to be ashamed of. That was a wonderful match. On to our next matchup here. We have got May Seta versus Azusa Inaba. This is probably the most intriguing match to me of our batch today. I was really looking forward to this one.
Should be a lot of fun. I'm going to pull it up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we've seen an Azusa match. I could be wrong about that, but it just feels that way to me. I
Yeah.
am ready though when you are.
Please count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. What were you saying? She what?
She's really talented, I was going to say. Just, yeah,
Yes.
nothing. It's just stuff we already know. But
Listen,
I am
when
wondering if she could pull off.
something is that blatantly true, it never hurts to restate.
You know what? Thank you. But I do hope that Azusa can pull off the upset because I want May Seta to start getting some challengers, man. I was elated when Yuna Mizumori beat her. Let's see if Azusa can do the same.
Hell yeah. Here comes Azusa. Look at her. Look at this woman. Fuck.
She, she's so young, and already she carries herself like a future main eventer to me.
Dude,
Crazy.
right? That's what I'm trying to get at. She has such an aura about her. I think she's still 17.
That whole freaking Inaba family, may they be eternally blessed, I'll tell you.
Yeah. She is 17 years old and she won't be 18 until December?
Yeah.
November. It's almost December. November 29th is her birthday.
Wow. Here comes our high speed champion. I wonder if Azus is going to try and outsmart the champion today because I don't think you can outspeed the high speed champion.
You never know. She hasn't tried yet.
You know what? You're so right. I should have more confidence in people. Maybe Azusa can do that, but
I
there's
think
no denying, partner, that either way it's going to be a tall order.
yeah, I think that Azusa might not necessarily be able to outspeed May, but I do think that she is going to be able to keep up with her at least.
And look, just ask Yuna Mizumori. Sometimes it's not even about outspeeding per se. You just got to catch them at the right moment. All it takes is 3 seconds. We've seen that over and over and over again in the
Yeah.
history of this business.
As long as you can keep up enough to not basically get wrestle or circles wrestled around you,
Now,
you're good. You got a chance. And I think Azusa falls into
absolutely.
that category of maybe she won't outspeed, but she can keep up.
I
Oh,
think
and
that
she
was
can
smart by
outsmart
Azusa
for
right there.
sure. She might not be able to outspeed, but she can outsmart. May is very hyper focused, very one track mind when she gets in that ring, and Azusa is doing a great job of taking advantage of that mindset. Also, I just like to point out that like you've seen the clip of Azumi telling the one girl that she's a grandma and that she's gonna die soon, and when she was like a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that Natspoi in that clip was like 20 and Azumi was like 15. That 5 year age gap is the exact same age gap between these two women. Azusa's 17, and I'm pretty sure May is 22. She might even be 23, honestly. I think she might have turned 23 like earlier this year because she's born in '02 because she's a member of this whole '02 line group. But yeah, so like same age gap between Azumi and Natspoi in that clip.
I
Same
got
or
so many
similar.
drop kicks in the corner. What did you say, partner?
I said same or similar.
Yes. Two. Kick out there by Azusa. And I'll tell you what I was going to say earlier, and I'm glad I remembered, is I feel like Azusa is going to be a singles title holder sooner rather than later. I mean, she beat Hanan early in this tournament. She's shown she can hang with the best of them. I could see her being a high speed champion and even further down the line, a Wonder of Stardom champion. Azusa's that good. Oh, May faking her out. Talk about outsmarting. Wow, stepping on the toes there. And now Azusa got to the ropes.
What is she thinking here, I wonder?
Maybe some kind of drop kick? No.
Snapmare? Azusa lands on her feet. That's crazy. Super kick from Azusa. She's such a little killer, man. God damn.
Azusa so talented. Nice boot to the side of the head and face.
Oh, and coming back for more with a big boot again. That was to the front of the face.
Tell you, bro, Azusa already being so good while being so young, you just really got to wonder how she's going to evolve offensively, psychologically, whatever, even in the next 5 years.
Yeah. Well, and think about it. 5 years from now, she'll be as old as half of O2 Line is, or half of Neo Genesis is now.
Yes.
Like, here's a crazy way to think about it. 5 years from now, she will be younger than Azumi is right now.
That is wild to me.
Yeah, because Azumi was born in November 1st, I believe, of '02, right? Well, Azusa
Yes.
was born November 29th of '07. 5 years
Oh,
later.
okay. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Such a baby. I mean, think about Azumi 5 years ago. It was 2020. It was like pandemic era. Azumi,
Yeah.
like that was like she was still such a baby back then, and she was like vying for the artist titles with Momo and Utami, if I remember correctly.
All right.
It's crazy how much things
Nice boot
change.
there.
Yeah.
She cut off May's springboard. And again, this is not Cinderella tournament rules. Over the top rope does not count as a loss. And now May and all those empty chairs. That was a clean Irish whip right there. I think Azusa used one of those chairs across the back of May and now choking her with a towel.
Oh wow, yeah. And again, it's outside of the ring, so there's not going to be a DQ for it, even though there absolutely should fucking be a DQ for it.
I know.
You know, I didn't think this would happen, but I just saw fuck, I'm forgetting her name. Um Kurogane. Akira Kurogane. There it is. I found it. I just saw her on the outside. There she is. And I realized how much I've missed watching her work. Her and Kikyo both. They're both right there.
Yeah. Furusa was great.
Yeah. Oh, the thigh kick. That was a hammy kick right there. That's nasty. Oh, and right into the ankle lock. Also nasty.
Yes, indeed. May got to the ropes. Kick out.
Yes, May. Forearm.
Nice form there by May.
Zeus fires right back, though.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, here we go. I was just off the ropes. Nice lariat there by May. I was just follows up. Big pump kick. Oh, May goes behind
Yep.
German. That was nasty.
Nice. Nice German there.
Azusa pops right back up. Lariat misses German from Azusa. Oh my god. She got a higher angle on hers than May did. And May felt it more because she is not popping up the way Azusa did.
No. Azusa now and May both stirring. Actually, I thought they were. A referee might actually have to begin a count here.
Wouldn't that be nuts if this went to a double knockout or whatever?
Yeah, it would. Absolutely.
It's like the high speed competitor and the 17-year-old striker knocking each other the fuck out. Oh, big pump. Big drop kick misses. Oh, here we go. May follows through. Azusa with a beautiful roll up attempt, too. And May kicks out.
Okay. Azusa now looking to press her advantage. No.
Rolling star. Gotten it.
She
Oh,
got it.
reversed. Oh,
No.
shit. That's deep, too. That was so close, but May did kick
Oh,
out.
man.
Another instance where the referee's discretion was absolutely required. Oh.
Kick there, but it's just one
Dude,
count.
did the ref even count there? I think Azusa might have kicked out before the ref even got down to count.
I think she just beat the ref's count, but it was close, partner.
Oh,
They can powerbomb Mirrors
powerbomb.
May.
Yes, dude.
That might do it.
May sets up her power bombs exactly the same way that Natsuki Tayo used to. I love that. That's so cool.
Afraid for
Shout
May
out
doing
to
that
the
powerbomb,
legend.
partner. But yes, I was afraid for May to do that powerbomb though, because that's kind of what caused her a match with Yuna, because Yuna got that Rana, and then she got that superhero pin. So
Oh, May
she
was going
connected
for
this
that
time.
Jaeger bomb variant. Look at Azusa with a beautiful little shin kick, channeling her inner Poma Harajuku. Oh, and now the pin, 2 and 3. Now
They got
Azusa
her.
pins her. What the hell, May? That's a high-speed title shot if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely.
May's lining up challengers, man. Yuna and now Azusa too.
Finally, which only worries me because Yuna got her win first, so I'm wondering if her title shot will come first. But Azusa, man,
I don't
how
think the
impressive.
order of a champion losing matches in a big tournament like this necessarily plays into the order that they'll defend the title against in.
That's fair.
We'll see though. I mean, shit, you never know.
So though has been so impressive. She's already beaten now May Seta and now Hanan as well previously. Um, and that's crazy because when you think about the triangle, they probably have other triangles besides this. But let's remember, B Priestley beat Azusa, but lost to May, and now Azusa, though she lost to B, has beaten May. So it's funny how spreads can work out in a tournament.
Dude, you see what our next match is, right?
Let me check.
It's Hanan versus Lady C.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
And I wanted to bring this up because this is kind of crazy since we're talking about Azusa's wins and losses. She beat Hanan, but lost to Lady C.
Oh wow, okay.
And more relevant to the actual discussion at hand, she beat Yuna Mizumori.
What is this now, Lady C?
No, Azusa beat Yuna
Uh,
Mizumori.
yeah, that would tell me that she kind of supersedes Yuna as far as like high
Title
speed
shot. So
championship
she should
ranking.
get the title shot first. May should retain. Then Yuna should come out and challenge and fucking win the damn thing.
Dude, I fucking hope so.
Because, we both love Azusa, but she's not a high speed wrestler. She wouldn't make that much sense as a high speed champion. I think we both agree on that.
I mean, she makes more sense to me than Rena did when Rena challenged for it.
Yeah.
And I think she'd have like an interesting reign, but dude, I see her as a Wonder of Stardom champion, to be perfectly
I
honest with you.
agree.
Give
I
her
mean,
some
give it a
time
few
and some further
years, but
season.
yeah, for sure. I think
Yeah, like
3 years maybe makes the most sense to me. I don't want her to win the Wonder title before Tomoka does, and I think Tomoka absolutely should win the Wonder title. But even just in that exact same faction, Kyoko Kotatsu should be a Wonder of Stardom champion too.
yeah.
They're not
I
going to give
wonder about
her
that.
any titles before she signs on the dotted line, which she clearly hasn't done yet. But if that day does come, strap her up.
I'm telling you, that Wonder Stardom title could have a real renaissance if they play their cards right. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it's kind of starting right now with Kid, but I don't know. I feel like the weird era of like Ano and Mika Iwata and Poi all holding it. I won't go as far as to say it ruined it, but it definitely felt like the title was less prestigious there than it is now or before when it was with like Kamitani and then Mina for however briefly that was.
Kamitani was the high point, at least in our personal history of Stardom.
No, I don't even
And
know if I agree with that because even prior to that, we got to experience Arisa Hoshiki's Wonder of Stardom title run, and that was
it
later.
is true. That is
Yeah,
true. I think I memory hold for my own feelings because I love
I don't
Arisa,
blame
man.
you. I miss her. Yeah, she's amazing.
She was. I really try not to throw around like hyperbolic terms too often, but I really do believe she was like a once in a generation type talent. She was something special. Guys, if you've never seen an Onisa Hoshiki match, do yourself a favor after this live reactions. Go out and seek one out. I
Yeah,
don't care which
definitely
one.
do. And
Yeah.
and honestly, the funny
Yeah.
thing is, you can check out her wrestling matches and they're outstanding, but you could even check out her kickboxing matches and that's something to behold too.
I mean, dude, her versus Mayu double title, the greatest match we never got.
Yep.
I still think about that sometimes. Anyway,
I
let's
am
lock in.
yep.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go on Hanan Lady C.
I am gonna be honest with you, brother. You know I adore Hanan to death. I love everything about her. I think she's a future ace and world champion. I'm rooting for Lady C here, low key. I'd like to see her,
That would be fun.
really shock the world. Get that win.
I mean, like I
Be like,
said, if we go strictly by Azusa Inaba's matches, she lost to Lady C and beat Hanan. So we know it's possible.
yes.
Speaking of Azusa, though, I just found out reading her cage match page, she beat her older sister for the Queen of JTO title.
Um,
Yeah,
you
Tomoka
know,
held that title for what feels like forever. Maybe just because, yeah, okay. So it's just because she's had several reigns with it. Tomoka Inaba has held the Queen of JTO title on 4 separate occasions.
I mean that's dominance.
And her most recent run was 131 days, but she's also had reigns of 236, 383, and 134. And to make this clear, because this is something that I think needs to be pointed out, that 383-day reign was not due to COVID. COVID did not make that reign longer than it should have been. She won that thing in 2022 and held it through 2023, like into, more than a year later. So that was not an inflated reign. The actual Queen of JTO title wasn't even around when Japan was at their strictest in terms of COVID travel restrictions and stuff. The Queen of JTO title was inaugurated on December 6th of 2020. So at the very end of the first year of COVID was when that title came to existence. And yeah, Inaba won it the following year in July, held it for 134 days, lost it, won it again the following year in 2022, held it for 383 days, lost it, won it again in 2024, held it for 236 days, dropped it to Aoi that time, then won it back at the beginning of this year in March, and then held it until July when she lost it to her little sister, Azusa. That's crazy.
Well,
I
first of all,
would love to watch JTO.
yeah. Um, Actually, I have a few things to say in response to that. I'm just gonna wait for the bell to ring first because that was a lot. Now I'm being checked here.
Yeah, I did kind of info dump there. I apologize for that. There's the bell.
Well, but anyway, first of all, actually, you know what? Screw it. We got a match going on. Lady C really bringing the intensity here. Hanando right back. I'm surprised this level of aggression from these two specifically. I was not anticipating this. I don't know if it's because Hanan said something or Lady C feels like she's got something to prove.
It's probably the feeling like they have something to prove thing, if I had to guess.
Nice headlock takeover escape there by Lady C. Double leg takedown. Look at Lady C go. Damn. Just gonna go for a swing here. Oh, I hope you pull this off, honey. You're looking amazing right now. You're fucking killing it right now. Come on. Oh no, Hanan's gonna counter into a nice victory roll here
2 count.
too. Kick out, yeah. And the speed and the aggression of this thing. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I might be thinking that body press. And all that body, mainly the leg, just across the back there. Lateral press, 2. Kick out there. Now, I think this is smart by Hanan. She's slowing the match down. She's going to try and reorient. We know she's got the bandaging on the lower back. She wants to bring this match to her pace now. Look at that here. Almost like a Muda lock. Great ring positioning. Even a decent bridge despite the bandaging on the lower back. And now going to just undo the hold, but still keep the front face lock applied. Great chain wrestling by Hanan. I wonder if she's going to be thinking about another Muda lock. She's going to really just rely on this front face lock. She's transitioning again, this time looking for a sleeper. Nice body scissors. Again, the chain wrestling by Hanan here, so impressive. But Lady C gets her foot on the rope. This our penultimate matchup in live reactions today.
Yeah, it's our penultimate matchup, and it's the only real. Well, no, that's not even true. It's a house fight though. It's one hell of a house fight. I was gonna say it's the only real house fight, but like, let's be real. Suzu Suri felt like a house fight, even though they weren't like big girls.
Yeah, that was physical.
Yeah,
Forearms there by Hanan. Oh my God,
but
Hanan.
this is a house fight in more like true to the sense of the word of like two, you know, big powerful people going at it. You know, Hanan and Lady C are two of the biggest women on the roster. Uh, I think Lady C is kind of in that like top weight class with like Hanako and Ami Sore, and I think Hanan is like just a notch below that, more in a similar weight class to like Saya Kamitani, maybe like Yuna Mizumori, that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That was quite a lariat by Hanan earlier. Hanan really bringing the
Oh,
force here. And
Lady C snapmare onto the knee. Okay, she just nice, and then the big boot. Lady C's big boots are hey, they've gotten to the point that like they're like almost like Yuki Kamifuku level, like could be a finisher level to me.
yes, yes, agreed. Now, Lacey gonna try for the swing again here. Not wanting to go with her. She may not have a choice.
Oh yeah, giant swing. Oh baby. Look at Hanan. Arms straight out, getting that centrifugal forcing her to straighten out like that. Good job by Lady C. That was a clean swing. And again,
Oh,
we were literally just talking about how Hanan is like one of the biggest girls in Stardom, and Lady C pulled that off really well. I think it was a little on the
she
slow
did.
side, but it was clean.
Now,
Would you agree with that? That it was a little slow, but still clean?
I would agree for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Best buds agreeing on stuff. That's what life's about. Yeah.
Beautiful song, Pop.
Yeah.
And on,
Can't wait to
and
watch
on
South
now.
Park with you and my mom tonight.
Dude, we get to watch a bunch of amazing content together tonight.
South
I'm
Park, Dr.
psyched.
Stone, Don Don, Twisted Metal. There's the quad.
Yeah. And Peacemaker season 2, episode 1, right? Because we agree we're
That's
not gonna
another
like
thing.
other ones.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I knew there was something else. I'm like, wait, we are forgetting something.
Yeah, it's a little bit oh no, yeah, no, that actually is everything. Shit. I gotta add
Your face
Peacemaker
is
to our
everything.
Thursday lineup. Our Thursday lineup is insanely stacked.
Dude, yes.
Sheesh. Don Don is actually the thing that's been going on the longest out of all the Thursday stuff we watch. Like in terms of the current season, it started back
Yeah,
in July. It started literally the first episode of Don Don was on the 4th of July this year.
yeah. Nice
Nice
slam.
slam.
That was a very unique slam by Lady C.
Yep.
See, had a bit of an arm capture action going on there. That was very unique.
Hell yeah. Choke slam here comes Lady C. Got her up. Hanan lands on her feet though. I don't know what that kick was meant to be.
I think it meant to be the midsection. Followed through by Lady C.
Oh shit, Hanan special.
And
She
she
held
kept
it
it for
in
it.
too. Kick out. That was surprising.
I might be thinking backdrop driver. No, sticking DDT.
Lady C escapes. Lifted her up. Looked like she was going for a Blue Thunder Bomb. Nice big forearm after Hanan escaped that Blue Thunder Bomb attempt. Lady C now with the go behind. Oh, she lifted her up and then gourd busted her, basically.
Yeah,
Face buster, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, pretty much a belly to back face buster.
Yeah. Or back to belly. I don't even know.
Lady C favoring that neck a little bit.
No, you're right.
I
Belly to
gotta
back.
say, man, I really feel like God's Eye has helped Lady C out. She seems to be wrestling, in my mind, with more of an aura, more of a confidence lately.
I do also think that her technique has improved a lot since joining God's Eye.
I agree with you. What a kick!
It's so interesting though because she was in Queen's Quest, and Queen's Quest was always very like technique focused as well. It just seems like um, she's made more progress in less time with God's Eye than she did with QQ. What a choke slam!
Um,
That was sick,
select.
and the kick out by Hanan.
Okay. Lady C signaling for something. I would stay on her ass though, Lady C. You don't want to give anybody, especially somebody the caliber of Hanan, time to recover or gather their wits. She gonna do a running power bomb here? Maybe like a razor's edge.
Oh, trip up there by
17.
yeah, that is 17. Oh, but immediately
Oh, Lady
reversed by
C
Lady
countered.
C. Lady C is also, I think,
Oh
getting
my.
better at just kind of keeping her wits about her in stressful situations. She's gaining the clutch gene.
Yes.
Oh, there's a backdrop driver by Hanan. That's bad. Lady C pops back up. Are you kidding me? But what a boot!
Yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ!
it. That's it.
Oh, it was so
Oh my
close.
God. I love using this line. She just kicked Hanan's face off of her face as Hanan
Oh,
now.
there's this twisting DDT by Hanan.
That might be the beginning of the end right there. Hell of a fight Lady C put up. But I think
There's the
Hanan's ready to
backdrop.
collect right here.
And that is it.
That's it.
1, 2, 3.
That was the surprise of the day. I love that match. That
That's
was
got to be
really
one
good.
of Lady C's best matches in her career.
I agree. Dude, the energy was perfect from jump because they had a very aggressive start. No, fucking no fireman's carries or anything like that. What? No lockups. God, why was it so hard to think of that word? No lockups, no anything like that. Just straight up, pure into the forearms and everything else, jockeying for position. The pacing, I think the match didn't overstay its welcome. I think it was really the perfect match in terms of length. Yeah, I've got no notes. And Lady C has improved so much. You are so right about the technique and everything else, and seemingly getting that urgency gene, which I would parlay more into just knowing like how
Oh,
to build that tension and that hope spot. So good.
that was precious.
What happened? I closed out.
Oh no, Hanan helped Lady C up, and Lady C held up a one, like she wants one more match, and nodded. And they were just, it was just a really sweet, reassuring moment between the two of them that made me want them to be in the same faction.
Yeah, dude, I'd love another match between those two. Are you kidding? That was amazing.
Yeah, I was even thinking while you were talking about how good that match was and how much Lady C's improved. I'm thinking about Hanan, and like I know that there was a 5 star like 2, maybe 3. I think it was 2 years ago. It might have been 3 years ago, where we were like, "Wow, Hanan feels like an adult. Like she feels like one of the big girl wrestlers now. She feels like she's like really stepped up. She feels like she's like, like we weren't sure before, but now we're more confident that she's a future red belt champion." Um,
Yeah.
this 5 star has made me feel like she's ready now. This 5 star has made me feel like if they wanted to have her win this 5 star and go on to beat Kamitani for the red belt, I would not be upset about it. That's how good she's performed in this 5 star.
Damn, that's high praise coming from your face, and honestly, I co-sign. I was really worried about Hanan after Mayu left, and really not even just Mayu, but you look at the booking of Queen's Quest. In fact, let's continue this conversation. But while entrances are happening, I'm ready for our main event here: Saudayana versus Aya Sakura.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I don't want us to waste any time, but yeah, I mean, I was really worried about Hanan for a good while, and she has just landed on her feet spectacularly. I am so proud of her. We have seen people older than her in this business get these kinds of pushes or put in these kinds of circumstances, and they don't do nearly as well as she has. So, all the respect to Hanan, but now shifting gears here, our personal main event. This is going to be one hell of a bout. It is Aya Sakura. It is Saori Ano. Here we fucking go.
Sakura is a lot of fun, but definitely in over her head, I think, in this match. Ano is on another level, and Sakura is still kind of trying to find her footing as an upper main event, like upper mid Carter, much less a main eventer.
Here's the thing, partner. I don't disagree with you substantively. I think on the whole you are correct. However, my rebuttal would be it only takes 3 seconds, and we've seen upsets in this tournament. If anybody can pull off an upset, it is somebody with the striking acumen of Aya Sakura. I'm not counting her out of this one. And Soriano, she brings it every time the bell rings. I adore her. Anybody that listens to this podcast knows that. But Aya's definitely been climbing up those ranks. So we will see. As there is Soriano. What I love about her expression is you never really know what she's thinking in her heart of hearts. She very rarely lets those walls down. And so I have to wonder what she thinks about her opposition today in Aya Sakura. This is going to be one hell of a match, I think. And look at Sakura stretching to prepare. She knows. She knows the fight ahead of her today. This was the main event of this day, it seems like. Especially if introductions are happening now. We know for most of the tournament introductions, I guess, happened some other way or just didn't happen because just get right into the matches. But I guess when you're the main event, you get the honor of, formal introductions.
Yep.
Sakura, I think she's growing in confidence all the time. I think Ano, if nothing else, Aya Sakura wins in the sense that Ano will give her that big match experience that she could always use more of, as could a lot of younger competitors in Stardom right now.
Yep.
And look at that face. Holy shit.
Oh, you mean the perfection?
Yeah, has that in common with your face, actually, come to think of it.
It's a process. Working on it every day.
You know what? Proud of you.
Back at you.
Self-improvement's fucking based. And now,
It has that in common with your face.
funny, like, this is completely, oh,
Bell.
Bell. Completely off topic to anything we've talked about today, but I saw recently, like, that somebody was uncomfortable using the term based because it was, quote, like a far right term. And I'm like,
I've had that
again,
issue in the past. I think I've even said that to you in the past.
you know what? I will always stand firm in that, like, never let them have anything because that's how they're able to monopolize shit. Like, keep using shit in more positive context so it doesn't, like, be totalized by far right ideology. That's why I hope people are still using the Pepe the Frog meme somewhere in a positive sense because, like, fuck them for trying to take it. Kick there.
Nice kicks. Yeah.
Beautiful shoot kicks. Her form is impeccable. Oh, Saudi caught that one. What a dragon! Oh my god! It was almost like she uppercutted the inside of the leg.
Yeah. Oh, and now we're doing a traditional figure four leg lock here. Oh no,
Yeah,
now
I
we're
mean
doing a figure eight. Oh my god.
but the straight leg though is not the leg that she dragon screwed. I don't think. So maybe she's trying to
Well,
take both legs.
maybe she just doesn't understand her own submission as well as Mina Shirakawa does.
If somebody get fucking Mina Shirakawa in here,
I mean,
God, I need
she's
to
even
watch
a
her more.
former Cosmic Angel. She's been in that faction. She could have a connection to Ano.
Yeah, so I never thought I'd say this to you, so I'm gonna be careful to say it to you with no tone. What are you doing exactly? See, I'm still afraid of her, which is why it was important to ask that with no tone. You know, I'd be a lot sassier if it was anybody else. And then Ayasaka here gets to the ropes.
Damn. Ano is being
Yeah,
brutal right now.
with an
Like,
end maneuver. Get
Jesus.
off me. Drop kick there by Saudi.
She's really, really targeting that leg, which is already taped up, I should add.
Saudi Ano, the emanator of
It
elegance,
looks like
as
she's going
far as
after
I'm
both
concerned.
legs.
Yeah. She's like, plebs only go after one leg. I don't want you to walk at all, so I'm going to go after both. Damn, yeah, she really is kicking both legs. Maybe she even knew how she messed with the figure four, and she's like, okay, I'll improvise. Triangle. Notice that hexagon doesn't have its own submission. That seems a bit unjust.
Neither do square or anything up higher than that.
It's wild.
I think a triangle is the only shape with a submission named after it.
Wow. Well, I plainly see how they're occluding geometry, which is fine by me,
You do hate
as
math.
Saori trying to pull herself up using the bottom rope, but Ayasaka, what a shoot kick. God, not to pop myself, but I was just thinking, you're so right. The way I word, it's just on another level. Knee to the midsection. Check out there. What a boot by Sauriano. Good kick again by Aya. Boot again by Saudi, back and forth.
That's how much you have. I did
Nice kick.
160.
Step up Enziguri.
Okay.
Oh, nice suplex there by Sakura. Crowd trying to rally both these women on. Missile drop kick. Cross body there. And now going to try and press her advantage here. That cross body gave her a foothold in this match. And now is she thinking about a drop kick?
Oh wow,
No.
nice
Spin kick in the
reverse
corner.
roundhouse kick, kinda.
Middle rope. Drop kick. Single knee off the top rope. Stacks her up. Kick out.
Excuse me. Nice
Waist lock.
German by Ano.
Yes, indeed.
Oh shit. This is her crazy armbar with the leg capture. Aya doing her best to keep her hands clasped.
Yes, she is. Great defense here by Aya Sakura. Ano, though, really going to insist upon this hold.
Damn. Code of silence, right?
Yeah, pretty much, partner. Pretty much.
You know, I
Aya's
gotta
fading
admit,
here.
I do miss Carmella. I can't lie.
Yeah, I
That
agree with you for sure.
that most recent run that she had, where she was like partnering up with Chelsea and stuff, was fucking S tier shit.
Absolutely.
Come on, there we go.
Please-
Aya's having a
Oh,
hard time even standing up. If you noticed.
you know what? Good for Ano, though, because normally when you stand somebody up like that and you kind of look at them like that, we know that's always preceded by a headbutt, and she did a slap instead.
So much
Good
better
for you, Ano.
and more effective too.
High
Sorry,
kick.
Julia,
Yeah.
Tamantha, fucking learn. Oh shit!
So I get another.
No, she
No,
went for the victory
no.
roll and Otto caught her ass.
Oh,
Oh
oh my God.
my God. Look at the
What a
bridge, too.
German. What a
Oh, and it's a
bridge.
2 count. Wow.
A point to the sky. She
That
knows this is
was
almost over.
that was a very dramatic moment for a 2 count. Oh, here we go. Ripcord flipping DDT. That's it. It's over. She's
Yep,
even
that
bridging
is
it.
it.
Great job by Ano. Loved that performance from her.
Absolutely.
I remember when I first discovered Saori Ano, when I first saw her, it was a match against Saki Akai, aka Saki Sama. And my biggest takeaway was that I just fucking loved her in-ring psychology. And even now today, with the big slap instead of the headbutt, and then the really dramatic moment leading into the the German with the bridge, and then that immediately transitioning into the finish with her hitting her ripcord flipping DDT. Like, yeah, her psychology is S tier. It's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, that was the 5 star for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to leave a like as you file out, subscribe to the bell icon for notifications so you miss any of that 12 goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast and all the IWC. And yeah, I think the rest of this week, right? Don't we have like a show either like Clash this Sunday or Saturday or whatever? Like what's going on this week? Because I
We
feel like there
have
is some big shit.
we have NXT Heatwave on Sunday that we're going to be previewing and predicting tomorrow night after SmackDown.
All right, so what we'll say 10:30 then?
Yep, sounds about
10:30 then?
right.
Yeah, Friday 10:30 for preview predictions for Heat Wave. And then yeah, Heat Wave Sunday. So then we're still Saturday though is just fine because we're gonna be doing in review at 10:30, right?
Saturday is still going to be weekend review at 10:30. Yes.
All right, well there you go. All right, guys. We'll see you then. It's gonna be an interesting rest of the week. Yeah, Heat Wave, I feel like kind of crept up on me, I gotta be honest. So yeah, we'll see you then. Tune in. Peace out.